In a world where people are addicted to sex and sex is everywhere, and our culture is like on a scale of pornographic 1 through 10, 10 being the most extreme, we're like living at a 4 at all times, pretty much. And I believe that the vast majority of the problem comes from the porn industry. Now, I want to show you guys a video from a non-religious YouTube channel called Fight the New Drug, which I love the name on that. And they interviewed some experts about the effects of pornography on the brain. So let's take a look at that.
The brain is a fascinating machine, really.
In terms of brain plasticity, everything that we do each and every day shapes our brain.
We call it neuroplastic. Just as plastic is changeable and malleable, we can change the shape of the brain.
And I actually did a study recently on this. So we put people in the scanner and we looked at their brain structure and associated this brain structure with the amount of pornography they consume. So basically we found in our study that the gray matter in the reward center is generally smaller in those people who watch more porn.
We've seen that with multiple addictions, from methamphetamine to cocaine, others, and now with pornography addiction. It's almost as if the brain is saying, I like pleasure, but you're killing me. This is too much.
My hypothesis was that the ventral striatum and the reward regions should be bigger in those people watching pornography. And it's exactly the other way around. So,
Were you shocked?
Yes.
There is solid research to show that brain functioning changes. The more you watch pornography, then you can get a blip up when the pornography is totally new. But totally new soon becomes old as you watch that.
People need to watch more or get more interesting and novel stuff to get the same level of activity in the reward system.
You know, so it's a paradox. When it starts out, the porn is turning you on, and the more porn you watch, the less likely you are to get aroused.
Which seems to indicate that the normal, regular thing you were used to isn't sufficient anymore.
The wonderful thing about the human mind is the power of curiosity to invent, to create, but what pornography does is it puts a straitjacket on our mind to say, no, this is the only thing I'm interested in, and then ultimately that any kind of compulsion is destructive.
All right, guys, so I Googled, just a quick Google search, what is gray matter in the brain? And this comes from simplypsychology.org. It says gray matter plays a significant role in allowing humans to function normally, as it allows us to control our movements, retain memories, and regulate our emotions, among many other functions. Gray matter is therefore essential for most aspects of human life. So just like we often counsel people in love and for their best interest to stop abusing drugs, should we then not treat pornography the same way? And this is going even outside of any religious argument whatsoever, or catastrophizing, or any emotional argument. This is just for the actual health of an individual. Why is it that our society refuses to recognize the effects of pornography on the brain, the studied effects of pornography on the brain? The pornography industry has larger revenues than Microsoft, Google, Amazon, eBay, Yahoo, Apple, and Netflix combined. So, you know, I don't really see that many people advocating for the fact that we need to do away with pornography. It reminds me a little bit of Soma from Brave New World. Just take your Soma and just be happy and let us run the world. You know, it's kind of what it feels like. Thank you so much for joining me on this little mini lesson on how destructive pornography is on people. If you'd like to watch more of this content, then consider subscribing. Definitely consider liking this video. And if you enjoy topics like these and you want to hear Christian perspectives on the latest news and culture, sub to this channel. And also there's a link in the description box for the podcast that I co-host with Michelle from It's Your Girl Saying. You'll definitely love that one if you like this content. All right. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for joining me. And as always, God bless.